I'd like to talk today about power windows and discipleship. Now, that may sound like a really flaky title, but let me give you a sense of what I'm thinking about. In the disciple dilemma, one of the factors that we think is deeply eroding the ability of disciples to be effective, the ability of churches and parachurch communities to make disciples effectively, is the concept of power. Let me take you to the power window idea. I'm not talking about the glass that goes up or down in your car with the button. I'm thinking about something a little more nefarious, a little more ominous. If you have been watching the headlines lately, you know, a little over a week ago, the Alaskan Airlines had Boeing 737 that lost a door frame in flight. They were taking off out of Portland, Oregon, 16,000 feet. The door frame blew off. When that happened, there was a significant rush of air coming out of the airplane, basically like a pressurized spray can exploding open at that point, at that spot. Now, what's going on at that juncture is hundreds and hundreds of pounds of suction are pulling things out of that airplane. If you happen to be sitting near that and you weren't strapped in, you would be part of the movie title Gone with the Wind at that point. You'd be pulled out of the jet. Why does that have anything to do with discipleship? When we think about power, there are power windows around us, power that surrounds us. And if we're not strapped in to a sure foundation, if we don't have the things that really make us solid, focused, and steady, these power windows will absorb us, pull us out into the free air, lost to the purpose, the journey that we were on. And that matters to disciples. For the disciple, we've got a lot of words in Scripture that tell us don't get caught like that. Don't get caught unstrapped, hanging around in the wrong place. The door frame, the window of power opens up and pulls you out. Windows of power can come in a lot of different forms, right? We might classically think about them as the ambush power of temptation. I'm just doing something and something that really tempts me shows up, attacks me, and drags me away into this temptation. That's a common illustration in Scripture. But there's a lot of other ones that talk about even sort of the slow onset power moves that come after us to captivate us and to take us hostage. So think about Colossians 2, Ephesians 2, 1 Corinthians 15 and 16, where we have admonitions about do not be taken captive, do not be taken hostage, don't give in to these sorts of power plays, stand firm. In the West, we don't like being shackled up to anything. We think that's really bad news. Let me just give you a counter perspective here to think about, because I think this is important. When I flew in the Air Force in a fighter called the F-15, you'll see a picture of that here. We were embedded, we were strapped in. We were actually one with that airplane because we had shoulder straps and seat straps and all sorts of harnesses and gear to keep us safe in that environment, even if power from other directions, decompressions or bad guys or whatever took over. We were strapped in, but that gave us the freedom to fully operate as we were intended to operate in that airplane. Being shackled in gave us power to operate. And in the same way as disciples, that's what we are. We are in a place that we've been called, vocation and ministries and the things that we do, leaders, strapped in. So that when the windows of power open up, social causes, political causes, circumstances and issues that are difficult, they don't suck us out. That's what we're supposed to be about. We're supposed to be strapped in on the follow, not going left, not going right. We're following Christ. That's what we do. That's the call of the disciple. So the message today is don't get caught unstrapped around the power window. Strap in because they're coming for you. The door frames are going to blow. The suction's going to come. Be ready for that. Strap in, straighten up, fly right. That's discipleship. Thanks for watching.